Tarlac. Tarlac is the most multicultural of the Central Luzon provinces. A mixture of four distinct groups, the Pampangos, Ilocanos, Pangasinenses, and Tagalogs. Tarlac is also best known for its fine foods and vast sugar and rice plantations. That is, has fine cooking to offer in largely due to the fact that it is the melting pot of Central Luzon. Its myriad of historical sites, fine foods, vast sugar and rice plantations, and a beautiful landscape golf course, plus so many other attractions all make the province of Tarlac one of the best places to visit in Central Luzon. Here are the own Philippine culture of Tarlac province. The culture of art in Tarlac province called Melting Pot of Central Luzon. Melting Pot of Central Luzon by the National Commission for Culture and the Arts, or NCAA. Tarlac has over the years become a multicultural province filled with vibrant heritage thanks to its distinct ethnic group present. Tarlaceños artists banded together to collectively represent the best of what the region has to offer with a diverse and abundant lineup of paintings, photos, poetry, and local craft. Among the artists who distribute work in their chosen medium are Judeo Herrera, Harlem Sunga, Carlo Ramos Dizon, and Mark Lander Garcia. Each manifests creative proclivity and mastery of technique, an artistic patrimony promises on Filipino ingenuity. Tarlaceños artists, the collection is to set to showcase our unique vernacular rich history and the heritage of our people. Hopefully, this endeavor can promote more regional artists and also inspire younger artists to get into the arts. Pieces into the collection provide a wide array of styles such as realism, expressionism, figurative, and abstract, as well themes that reflect personal, social, environmental, and political issues affect their community and the nation. Pottery design, on the other hand, reflect the blending of colloquial aesthetic merging with the modern eclectic taste. Art lovers have a chance to enjoy the collection despite travel restrictions, as the fair will also take things digital with a virtual setup available on platform provided by the Tarlac Art and Manil Art. The main religion of Tarlac is Roman Catholic. Diocese of Tarlac is a diocese of the Roman Catholic Church comprising the whole civil province of Tarlac. Tarlac City, which belongs to the military ordinariate in the Philippines, to see it is the St. Sebastian Cathedral in Tarlac City. The Diocese of Tarlac comprises the whole province of Tarlac. Before its creation on February 16, 1963, the province belonging to two different dioceses. Its capitals owned of Tarlac and the southern town belongings to the then Diocese of San Fernando, Pampanga, and the northern town of the Diocese of Lingayen, Dagupan. Today is a suffragan of the Archdiocese of Pampanga. It is the melting pot where Kapampangans, Ilocanos, Pangasinenses, Tagalogs, and the Aitas live together in harmony of peace. In Tarlac province, the holiday season will not be complete without the yearly Belenismo, which bring out of the creative of municipalities, churches, and communities to create colorful, life-sizes Belen structures out of the simple materials. Tarlac Heritage Foundation co-founder Dr. Isabel Cojuangco Suntay led a group of judges from Saturday late afternoon until the wee hours of Sunday to see the colorful entries that lit up various parts of the provinces. Despite being a yearly event, the creativity of the Belen makers continue to awe spectators. Belenismo sa Tarlac started in 2017 and not even the COVID-19 pandemic stopped it last year, as the province cemented its title as the Belen capital of the Philippines. The Belenismo found more significant amid the global health crisis, as it reminds people that there is always hope as long as they're in the faith in their heart, according to Santoy. Aside from using recycled materials, some entries incorporated fresh seafoods placed in ice which now Towns Belen is scented with layang-layang flower that one can smell from afar. The winners is the community church, monumental, and municipal. Non-municipal category will be announced in December. All entries must be displayed and lit up until January 6, 2022. A winner not maintain the quality of the entry will interrupt deductions from the cash prize. If elevated to the Hall of Fame, after a certain number of wins, a contest worthy entry must still be put up the following year, even if they won't be qualified for a prize anymore. In Gilda Cordero Fernando's book, Philippine Food and Life, she illustrates the planning rituals of Tarlac, Philippines, a province created in 1874 with no inhabitant. The settlers were heavily industrious and determined. No awan anus, awan lamot, no patient, no food, they said. Most were farmer and the woman with clothes and mat. Succeeding generation continued to do the work begun by the first immigration and retain the old customs and traditions. The small independent farmers, mostly in the northern town and barrios, are the backbone of the Tarlac province. The simple, terrified, and hard-working Ilocanos are the salt of the earth. The Pangasinense, Princess, or Duhas people, on the other hand, are the Burgess of northern Tarlac. This planting belief may sound a little silly today, but they help shape the province of Tarlac to be a predominantly agricultural economy. Its principal crops are rice, sugarcane, coconut, and corn. It is among the biggest producers of rice and sugarcane. These are some of the planting beliefs. First, budding fruits should not be pointed at pregnant women or they will rot. And second, sour things should not be eaten when planting palay, seedlings, or the carabaos will break into the seed beds. One of the most famous architecture in Tarlac is the Monasterio de Tarlac. The monastery is situated on the top of the mountain Resurrection. The place is also known for housing a relic of the True Cross. Another noteworthy feature of this place is the 30-feet tall statue of the Risen Christ overseeing the city and the wide mountain range of Zambales. The Monasterio de Tarlac covers a huge 278 hectares of land, part of which is the Tarlac Ecotourism Park, a project by the former Congressman Jose Yap. Unlike many monasteries in the country, Monasterio de Tarlac is relatively new. The construction of the place concluded on year 2000 and was opened to the public year after. The monastery is run by SRC Monastic Community, Servant of the Risen Christ, which is founded in 1998. The Mass is often being held in a small chapel near the piazza. It is a very simple small chapel with a simple Baroque-inspired facade. Despite the simplicity, what you can find inside is the relic of the True Cross. The True Cross is said to be the wooden cross where Jesus Christ was crucified. It is notably discovered by the Emperor Helena, now Saint Helena. Many churches around the world possess fragmentary remains of the said cross, and Monasterio de Tarlac happen to be one of them. Some of the ritual practices and norms are courtship and marriage. The only prevalent form of courtship now is the pamanhikan, where the male, with the permission of the parents, it is to visit the girl in the later house. When the agreement is reached between the boy and the girl, the marriage ceremony is arranged. At the present, pamanhikan is being practiced when the parents of the boy confer with their balay, parents of the bride-to-be, regarding marriage plans of the children's. Death and burial. Death and burial, the wake, makipaglamay, lasts for at least 3 days and 2 nights, after which everybody participate in the libing, interment. As part of the ritual, vigil is observed till the 9th day after the death of the deceased, known as Pasyam. On the first death anniversary, Lucas Paldas, literally the removing of the dress for mourning, is practiced with a diagnosed meal. The pangadi, prayer observant, is an important part of the ritual.